Hi, I'm Jooya from Jooya Teaching Resources, and this is another video about using AI in the classroom, in the music classroom. This one's about limitations, and you'll see very quickly that I don't think we have to be really worried about a lot of things, especially the way that we teach music here in New South Wales for the Music 1 course. It can't do what we ask our kids to do in the oral exam. Could it be helpful in preparing our kids with viva voces? Well and truly. I think there's some benefits to that. But again, there's still some limitations, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. But I just want to show you why I'm going to use this one. So this particular site, if you've never found it before as a teacher of the HSC for music, this is great. But I'm literally just focusing on this question here, 2004, Living End, Tainted Love, discuss the use of duration. So that's the question. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when we actually put that information in, and let's see what it spits out at us as a result. Okay, and I think we're going to be it's going to be very limited. In fact, I know it will be very limited because I did try this on a different question. I actually did a pitch question, and what the information it gave you was pretty bad, but that's okay, because this is a tool. It is not something we need to rely on. So, all right, so I'm literally putting in the question. I'm just putting in the question, and you'll see it when it comes up, when I copy and paste it in. All right, discuss the use of duration in the song Tainted Love performed by The Living End. Let's see what happens. I'm going to make sure it's a longer response. Now, this is in Jasper. Now, just quickly reading this, I'm just doing this in real time. You're looking at it at the same time that I am. The use of duration in the song Tainted Love by The Living End is a crucial element in creating a sense of tension and anticipation. I wouldn't care about that. The overall track runs for 4 minutes and 21 seconds, a length that allows for interesting musical ideas to develop over time. Now, this would be perfect to say to kids, don't waste your time writing that in the exam. Okay, really, that's what I think we need to make sure is we go, you can find that information, but it's not very relevant. The intro to the song is structured around an extended instrumental build-up that steadily increases in intensity throughout, eventually reaching its climax at that the lead singer enters with the vocals. This slow but steady increase creates an atmosphere of suspense and anticipation that is key to capturing and keeping the listener's attention. Now, if I was in the classroom with this example, I would literally go, all right, kids, here's the answer. Is it any good? And again, it's just using this as a tool. Highlight all the words that actually reference duration. Do they actually reference duration? Give them a marking rubric. Get them to discuss it. Does it actually answer the question at all? And in fact, I would be saying, not really at all. Okay, this would be if you got this in the HSC as an oral response, it'd be going, no, thank you. Let's not do that. So that was in Jasper. Let's try it again. I'm going to run that same command in ChatGPT, and let's see what we get. So, all right, again, we'll see what we get. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with this particular one. Now, you can see here, it's not actually giving us, I'm sorry, but I need to correct you on one point. Tainted Love was originally performed by, okay, then later covered by Soft Cell. The Living End is an Australian punk rock band that formed in 1994. Right, has not recorded. Well, it has. We know it has, because I know I've listened to it and used it in class. I've used it with my year 7s. We compared this particular version with another version that was from Triple J. It was one of them, like a version CDs. I can't remember who it was. My Brightest Diamond, I think. It does exist. So again, has limitations. And that's what I wanted to show you, that this has limitations. Okay, but in this one, it does sort of say another way duration is used. Example, the main melody of the verse sung staccato style. Are they? You'd have to get the kids to check. With short, sharp bursts of sound, this creates a sense of urgency and tension. This is that is released in the chorus, where the melody is sung in longer sustained notes. Again, get the kids to look at, if this was a duration question, what duration language and terminology is being used? Does this actually answer the question? And as I said, a lot of limitations. All right, so I don't think we have to worry about us as music teachers, especially here in New South Wales, and answering and getting our kids to do oral responses, because they can't even if you gave them an assignment and got them to take it home, which I know that's something I always do with my Year 12s. They do an oral logbook, 12 questions. They can listen to it and they're basically supposed to give me a perfect answer. Now, even if the kids went in, Googled or chat GPT their responses and gave me that back, I'd be very quickly realize they haven't answered the question. I know that you've done it wrong. Go back and do it again. Okay. Because you'd be able to see as a music teacher very, very quickly that doesn't make sense, and it's not actually answering the question in the way that we want them to answer the question. So as I said, this was just about limitations, about in the music classroom and what it can and can't do. There are certain things that it can do very well, okay, AI at this point in time, but there is a lot of things that it can't do very well at all. So don't panic. I think we're going to be fine as music teachers. I think we'll have a job for a long time to come. Until next time, I'm Jooya from Jooya Teaching Resources, and happy teaching. Bye.